Welcome back. President Obama has spent the past few months kite surfing. What fun. But a bombshell report may take the wind out of his sails. The website Circa first reported the NSA under then President Obama conducted years of illegal searches of Americans' private data. The report goes on to say that 1 out of every 20 electronic communications sent by Americans was kept by the NSA, a fact the administration admitted to in a FISA hearing that took place 2 weeks before the election. The FISA court censured the administration for, quote, an institutional lack of candor, and the violations have also caught the eye of the ACLU, which is now questioning whether the U.S. intelligence community has the ability to police itself. Joining me now to answer that question and so much more, it's Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. It's endlessly disappointing. And this candidate in 2008, President Obama, then Senator Obama, ran as a civil libertarian.
Yes.
And really expanded the powers of surveillance in this country.
His behavior as a United States Senator on this issue of civil liberties, particularly with respect to privacy, was 180 degrees from his behavior as the President of the United States. He was a forceful defender of the Fourth Amendment. Perhaps when it didn't mean anything, it was a Democrat in a Senate controlled by the Republicans, and there was a Republican in the White House.
Yeah, easy to say back then.
Right. This 100-page document, which is dated April 24th, but was released last night, is an opinion of the FISA court castigating the NSA for its failure to comply with the Fourth Amendment. Well, what does that mean? That means that the FISA court issued search warrants to surveil the conversations of a group of people, and those people sometimes spoke about a third person.
Yeah, it's like Rosie O'Donnell lecturing Michael Moore on snacking.
Okay,
like the FISA court lecturing someone,
good
the
analogy.
NSA on the Fourth Amendment is laughable.
When A and B, and let's say they have a warrant to listen to A and B, are talking about C, can they go to listen to C without a warrant? No, federal law requires them to go back to FISA.
Yeah.
Well, they not only did this to C, they did it up to G. Now, do the math. That covers over 300 million potential people.
Yeah.
The report itself, the judicial opinion itself, which claims that 1 in 20 Americans has been surveilled, is a farce, because FISA has 6 authorities for surveilling. The NSA has 6 authorities for surveilling, only 1 of which is to get warrants from the FISA court. The other 5, they're totally unbridled.
But the former FBI Director James Comey sat before that Senate Judiciary Committee and basically lied through his teeth when he was talking about there have been no violations. Americans, and he's essentially saying the same thing that James Clapper said.
They all preach the party line.
Yeah.
But we know from Snowden, and we also know from Bill Binney, who's very much around here and sometimes comes on Fox and is a former high-ranking manager, civilian manager of the NSA.
And another whistleblower.
Correct, who devised many of the programs that the NSA still uses, that the NSA has, since 2005, been capturing the digital content, the digital version of every phone call and every keystroke and every piece of fiber optic data transmitted into, within, from, or within the United States. That is absolutely everything. It's not 1 in 20, it's 20 in 20.
Yeah.
As well, for the FISA court to reprimand the NSA is a joke, because it's a reprimanding without any teeth. Who's punished for this behavior? For tricking and duping the court? Nobody. What's to prevent them from tricking and duping the court the day after they've been reprimanded?
No, it's
Nothing.
an empty lecture, and the idea that the NSA is now self-reporting is absolutely laughable. It's unconscionable and it's unconstitutional.
The most significant thing, the authority used for this abuse expires December 31st.
Good.
Congress will debate it.
Yeah.
We will have, for the first time, somebody in the White House who was himself a victim of this abuse.
Yes.
Perhaps we'll get an end result more faithful to the Constitution.
That is my greatest hope, that the president's personal experience will color his judgment and his effort to
Same here.
Convince legislators to knock it off. All right. Thank you so much, Judge.
Pleasure.
Very good.